again, wrestling fans, and welcome to another edition of Ringside Entertainment. I am your host, the Precious One, Precious Paul. I am joined today by Frankie the Fixer.
Hi, Precious. Good to see you.
Yeah, right.
Hey, you know, I saw that interview you had last week.
Yeah.
And, you know, you had a problem with sunglasses, so I just thought I'd make a statement.
Yeah, well, that's a story for another time. Fans, I'm going to go over the card.
Let's do it.
All right.
Go over the card,
Okay.
man.
Fans, we are one day away from our Christmas show, Christmas Chaos, down at the Rec Center.
That's tomorrow night now, folks. The doors open at 6.
I just said that. I said one day away, so that means
Well,
tomorrow
I don't
night.
know when the doors open.
Well, I was going to get to that.
All right, go ahead.
You just said it.
No.
Doors open at 6 o'clock, fans. Bell time at 7 o'clock. Tickets, $5 in advance, $5 at the door, fans, because it is Christmas. And also, fans, don't forget, if you don't want to pay the $5, bring a new unwrapped toy, and you get in for nothing, and that'll help the needy kids here in Everett.
Good job, Paul.
You agree with me? Oh, right.
Yeah, well, you know.
You must be the Christmas spirit.
It's the Christmas spirit. Let's get down to business now.
Okay, fans, we'll go over the card one more time. As it stands, the finals of the lightweight tournament, again, where Enigma will take on my new best friend, Cameron Replay, who's been, the last couple of shows, he's been coming on and putting his 2 cents in, and, well, I really didn't appreciate that, but...
Anytime anyone from Team Elite comes to help you out, you always have a problem with it. Why?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they're not scheduled to come on the show. That's part of the problem. See, I know you're going to be here. I know, like last week, Stunning Sean was going to be here. Rob Tyler McPhee was going to be here. But all of a sudden, Cameron comes strolling on. I don't like that.
You don't think there was a better interview than you and referee Rob Tuttle?
That's not the point. The point is
he wasn't scheduled.
That's right. It's my show. I make the guest on the show.
And you know, when you say T.J. Anderson has an ego, I mean, come on.
What are you trying to say? I have a big ego?
I don't know. I mean, the kid comes by 2 weeks in a row to help you out, and he stomping on him.
Well, I won't call it helping me out. I mean, I had things I wanted to talk about. I didn't finish the things I wanted to say because Cameron came on.
I don't know about you sometimes, Precious, but, you know, let's just continue and roll with it. I just, you know, I mean, I don't know, man. You're not well liked in the industry. I want to let you know that. I mean, I like you because we go whack-a-ways, but I don't know. Someday you're going to have to pay for some of the things that come out of your mouth. I think it's going to be a heavy price.
Fans, the #1 contenders match for the tag team titles, where the Vachons will be taking on Sabotage. And that'll be the members DC Dillinger and Die Hard Eddie Edwards. The first ever Santa's Grab Bag match, where APOC takes on Moondog Maximus in a weapons match. Basically, that's
going to be bloody.
That's going to be, well, hopefully won't be too much blood because we don't really like it.
Well, I mean, it is a family show, but I mean, it's going to get rough. Come on.
It is going to be rough.
2 guys that don't like each other.
That's true.
Weapons in the ring.
That's true.
First ever being brought to you right here by our show. I mean, this is, I mean, you know, RSE just brings you new and innovative matches.
That's true. We
I mean, I'm not trying to, you know, pat our indie on the back, but I mean, we are doing some groundbreaking things here.
Yes, we are.
And I'm just glad to be a part of it.
The RSE title will be on the line as our champion, Scott Osborne, is defending the title. Again, fans, as of now, we still don't know who it is because the commissioner, T.J. Anderson, has not told us who it is. So he's keeping it a surprise.
Some of you don't know who it is.
Do you know who it is?
No.
Yeah, well, that did. So we don't know who it is. I just said that.
If I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Well, see, fans, I mean, you know, I haven't had a good co-host in a long, long time. You know, I got to bring back either Stunning
Sean. No one
Sean.
wants to work with you.
Well, I mean, I think that's a crock.
No, that's the truth.
You know, I mean, the camera people they like working with me.
Well, the camera people are great.
Camera people, yes, thumbs up. All right.
You can't see it, folks, but the camera people are definitely giving him the big down.
Yeah. Fans, we also going to have. We had an open challenge last week by Stunning Sean Stevens.
It hasn't been answered.
It has not been answered
Still
yet.
I'm
still waiting to get an answer from the Phoenix or from somebody from Team Elite.
I'm sure they'll send a representative down the road.
You know, well, we
You never
find
know.
out.
I mean, we only got 1 day.
Right. And fans, our main event will be our first ever Battle Rumble. And very simple, fans, you have to be thrown over the top rope to be eliminated, where the winner becomes the #1 contender
for the heavyweight title.
And the winner gets to pick any show in the following year that he wants that title shot.
So it's going to be left at the wrestler's discretion.
Right. Right.
Going to be some big people in that too.
Yes, some of the guys are in there. Plague, Chico Suave,
Phoenix, Maximus,
Moondog Maximus. APOC is going to be in there. Can Replay, should he win the lightweight title? I don't know if he's going to
why, you don't think he has a shot? Is that what you're saying?
No, he's got a shot. I'm just saying that.
There you go again.
No, I always say should he win it. He comes on and says, no, I am.
You said that facetiously. Admit it.
No, because that's I always say that. Should you win? I'm being objective. Should you win?
All right. You think that's objective?
Yes.
I don't know. There's something about your tone this week. It's irking me. Yeah. See, that's what I mean.
I've got a lot of angst lately from you. I don't understand.
I don't know. I hear things, Precious, and I'm not around for a couple of weeks, and I hear things.
Fans, 2 new wrestlers will also make their appearance. Ian Daniels and Len Oddity will also be in that Battle Rumble. The tag team champions will be in there. Quest and Stunning Sean Stevens will also be in that Battle Rumble.
It's basically a who's who of the wrestling world.
Right.
In this area.
And fans, it's going to be set up like the Royal Rumble, where 2 wrestlers start, and after 1 minute intervals, there'll be more wrestlers.
So there is a strategy, and also a lot of it is luck of the draw.
Yes.
Because you might be the 3rd guy in. You're in there for a lot of time, and then a fresh person comes in down the road. So there can be strategy.
Oh, there's definitely
strategy. And you got to
strategy.
remember, with the big coin, there's no friends in those. No. I've been in a few of those. And the people that you think are in your crew, oh no. They start seeing, greenbacks, and things happen.
But you should actually, there should be some form of, say alliances because
no, it's that kind of money.
But if you want to, get rid of, somebody else,
well,
you need some help.
As usual, our wrestling fans are knowledgeable, and they know that either just from seeing past ones, a lot of the little guys getting up on the big guys and try and get them out. There's some legitimate heavyweights in here that would be tough to get over the top rope alone.
Right. So all the more you need to lead the alliance.
You'd be surprised. It's. I'll tell you, that is a rough thing, but it's a thinking man's game in there. You'll see. Well, you wouldn't know because you've only been in the squared circle.
I've been a referee. I have not been in the squared circle like you have. Of course, speaking as a referee, we're not going to have our senior referee there, Rob Title, because he was suspended, and so we have to rely on a few other referees that may not have been involved in matches like this.
Previously, if I know this organization, RCS will definitely put a referee in there that can handle the situation and who has obviously had previous experience in these type of matches. It just wouldn't make sense otherwise.
Well, true, but TJ Anderson, we don't know who he's going to bring in.
Yeah, we don't. Well, you know what? That actually acts to the mystique of the match. Rob Tuttle ain't going to be there. That's one definitely know.
And I know, I believe referee Joey Keefe will be there, and after that, I don't know fans, who we're going to have. So
you never know. They might have a second referee, one just on the outside, just to make sure people don't re-enter.
Well, what's over the top? So you don't need a referee. Actually, you don't need a referee in the ring.
Yeah, some of these guys, they want to come back in.
You need three or four. You should have one for each side because you got to see when the the wrestler's foot
touches the
bottom.
We understand that.
As we've seen, the athletes are so good that they can, they go over the top rope, but they hold on and their feet aren't touching.
That can happen. So, but I doubt you're going to have a ref in the ring and 4 on the outside.
I know you couldn't do something like that with your
girth.
Your girth. That's a very good word. You could know you could do that, but that's
You'd be surprised at the agility of me. I'm still agile enough to reach over and get you.
Again, this is now 3 weeks in a row.
See, what's happening, brother? TJ said hello. It's got to be him on there. He's here now. Now what are you going to say?
Well, I don't know. He's on the phone.
Why don't you ask him to join us if he's going to come in?
Well, he's on the phone. He disappeared again. That's
fine.
I don't care. We'll go on with this.
You could at least offer him a chair. You see what I mean? You're on report right now. Do you realize that? Listen.
I know, he's always going to check in with T.J. Anderson.
All right, Precious, move it on down.
Yeah,
Come on,
slide
see
over
now.
now. Hey, listen, it was good enough to come by again. Try and bail you out.
Gee, welcome again, Cameron. I'm glad I see you. Once again, he's not on my list of guests for this show. And you just,
Your list doesn't matter.
well, I guess not, because you're here. I mean, you know, let's say you're going to take
Of
his
course
side
I'm
too?
here. Of
Well,
course,
I mean,
of course
you
I'm
know,
here.
I don't, you know, I mean, he felt obligated to come back. Obviously, he must have, someone must have called him up. He might be watching at home. You know, we have a wide fan base. And they must have said, hey, look, Precious is bashing you because of what you did last week.
Just trying to keep it interesting.
He's just trying to keep it real.
And that,
We'll adapt to this.
now that was the commissioner on there.
Yes, it was.
So you want to show up again this week?
No, I told him you could stay home again. I'll take care of it.
See how he questions the commissioner at every...
I know.
Well,
No, I just want to know if he was
ridiculous.
going to show up, because he was scheduled to be here. That's all I'm saying.
Well, no, but he did give me some information that you might want to
There you
know.
go.
He actually told me who Scott Osborne's going to be fighting.
Well, okay, fans, this is it.
Moment of truth, fans.
This is it. Who was the champ going to fight?
I can't tell you.
Precious.
Team Elite secret. It's one of the benefits of being in Team Elite. You know,
He's
you
in
just
the
get
inner
that.
circle, so he gets info
You
like
get, I'll
that.
tell you later, Frankie.
I know you will.
Yeah.
It's you know, I mean, we thought we had a nice scoop there for the fans, and now obviously you know, but I don't know. I mean,
Hey, I'm neutral.
Oh, I also know who's going to win the Battle Royal.
who's? No, I don't even want to ask. Who's gonna win that, Cameron?
Me.
See, now that's a show of confidence.
Well,
That's
that-
what I'm talking about.
I mean, I have nothing against confidence. I have nothing against confidence.
I mean, that's a confident young
Apparently you
individual.
do, because you constantly, you know, bashing me on here, so.
Well, see, here it is. Here's the truth now. I'm just going to sit back. You just defend
Are
yourself.
you gonna agree with everything you say? You gonna agree with everything he says?
Well, when I first came on the show, I told you, I stated my piece. I thought the kid was nice enough to come by 2 weeks in a row and help you out, and then you come out and you say you're very not appreciative.
Well, speaking of not appreciative, I mean, I had you on my list for last week, and you no show.
I told him he could take the day off.
Well, who are you to tell him to take the day off?
I'm Cameron Replay. I'm the highlight of the show. Listen, camera people. Okay?
See, fans, it just, you know, I mean, see,
I just want to clarify one thing.
what's that?
He was an intermediately through TJ who told me I didn't have full pair. I just want to get that straight.
Well, I wish somebody would email me and tell me.
You don't rate an email, Paul.
Don't have to explain yourself to Paul.
I know, but you know, Paul was
You're behind the
gracious enough.
cameras for a reason,
Paul was
okay?
gracious enough to, you know, bring me on board, and I feel some gratitude for that.
Well, gee, thanks.
And I got to say one thing, Precious. Even though I can't stand the way you run your show, I love broadcasting with you, because you are a knowledgeable broadcaster.
See, I
try to be nice to you, and you give the eyes and the fingers going, and
Well, I mean, you give me a little pat in the back, but then again, then you take it away. I mean, I don't know, you know. I mean,
well,
just
whatever. I mean,
You know.
I mean, I don't know.
Very hilarious, man.
I mean, it's just.
Cameron likes. I guess Cameron liked what you
Well,
said.
he's another man that understands the truth. I mean, you know,
Oh,
fans, you know me. I have always cut and dry.
Told the truth.
Cut and dry. I won't go as far as saying told the truth, but I mean, you know, there's a little gray area there.
Fans, we do have a potential one other match for tomorrow night. As last week's show, Stunning Sean Stevens issued a challenge
I
to
totally
Team Elite
forgot about
member
that.
the Phoenix.
I totally forgot about that. That was that one little bit of information I forgot to tell you.
Oh, you
I will tell you.
you do have an answer for that? Are you gonna hold it
Yeah,
back like
announce
the
your
other thing?
scoop. Announce that you get a, you know,
Well, I just
world
said
exclusive.
that we might have do we have an answer from Team Elite? Is Phoenix going to accept the challenge of Stunning Sean Stevens?
Drum roll, please. No.
He's
You
not.
have it.
He's not going to accept the challenge. So he's chicken.
He listened. No.
Is that you're telling
no,
me?
no,
Because he's not.
wrong
no,
words,
he's
Paul.
not chicken. He's not chicken. He listened to me. I said, you don't need that. You don't need to put yourself into that kind of situation with a madman like Stunning Sean Stevens. I said no, and he said, you know what, Cameron, you're right. I'm not going to do that. He's too good for him. I mean, Phoenix is way too good of a wrestler to be put into the ring with somebody of the
Obviously, he's
caliber.
sharing his knowledge
of
with Phoenix.
stuff.
This is news to even me.
Well, fans, I guess you heard it, that the Phoenix is not going to accept the challenge of stunning Sean Stevens. And
Just
my
stay
opinion,
home, Stunning. Just stay home.
Now I have to ask, is
Get-
that like
get another 12 pack.
official? I mean, like, you just like officially, you're just officially giving your advice to Phoenix saying, don't show up, stunning's not working.
No, he'll be there. I mean, he's gonna celebrate with me after my little victory. But
But you don't think basically he has to lower himself to get in the ring with Stunning
no,
Steve?
not at all. Not at all.
Wow,
Not even
there
a
you
bit.
have it, fans.
No.
Right from a member of Team Elite.
No
That's
way.
a scoop. You finally got a scoop on your show.
yeah, I got a scoop, but as usual, I mean, Team Elite, they're chicken. They won't fight you one-on-one.
Yeah, that's
A
right.
challenge was
What
issued,
did you say?
fans. A challenge was issued, and Team Elite turned it down.
I mean,
To
wait,
a
Precious
surprise.
Paul is just,
Yeah.
he doesn't
He's got
seem
brass
to,
ones.
he's got big ones, folks. I gotta give it
And
a
don't you forget it. Don't you forget it.
You're
That's
filling
just-
your oats this week. You are just calling basically out Team Elite. You're calling them cowards.
What?
Yes, I am calling them cowards.
I mean,
Wow.
what happened? What
Wow.
do I have to remind you? What happened
So what-
to Big Stiff Mike? To the big stiff Mike, the
Yeah, we
biggest
know,
guy.
well, we know what happened to him. He was taken out by 6 members of Team Elite.
So what's gonna happen to you if you keep running your mouth?
That
Exactly.
sounds like a promise
Exactly.
there, Precious. You
yeah,
gonna
it
take
sounds
that
like
to
it
them?
sounds like a threat to me.
Oh.
Well, it's not a threat. That sounds like a promise.
You know, I mean,
Team
I
Elite,
mean-
they come through.
I
with
mean,
it.
I have friends too. You know.
You
You,
have
you,
friends?
I, that's, you, yeah, you think
You have friends.
you guys like
Sorry,
have
because I had a choke on that
monopoly?
one.
You think you guys have a monopoly?
That was
I mean-
that was as funny as the greatest broadcaster line that he had.
I never said I was the greatest broadcaster.
No, Frankie said you were a great broadcaster, and I thought it was hilarious. That
You
was
know,
just
in his
as funny.
defense, I have to say he is a good ringside broadcaster.
Yeah.
He is. I would even use the word great. He was. I got to tell you, you were a horrible referee. Though. I've always told you that. You were horrible. Even back in the day when you were on the take, you were horrible.
It's true.
Back in the days that take, you know, you think it's something that was never proven, and is the you know
We have
that was
to-
that was all that
You
all,
might have to bring that out of the
that all
archives.
came out. I was never on the take.
Well, the fans have never looked at you the same.
No, the fans love me because I tell the truth.
Well,
That's
what,
the younger fans. You don't remember
I'm like
how
some
dirty
people
you once
that-
were.
That's see now you're lying to the fans.
oh, you
Did
know,
you hear that?
You're
you're
lying to
passing
the fans.
judgment,
That is
and
still a
it's
strong word,
ridiculous
let me tell
because you're in no position to pass judgment on people, Precious. Why don't you just go over the card one more time so people know what they're coming to see at the Christmas
Don't
chaos?
look at me. You just
December
called me a
16th.
liar. I'm actually hurt.
The man isn't a
I'm
liar.
not going to care about your opinion, but I mean, geez, Paul.
Would,
That's strong. That's
would
terrible.
Team Elite associate themselves with a liar? No.
Of course not.
No,
No.
Team Elite was associated with cheaters.
Thugs. He's
Thugs,
called me a
there you go.
thug many
Thugs,
times. I don't know
you
why.
just said thugs.
But I mean, that's what
thugs,
he's always considered me just.
low lifes.
Oh,
Low
that's
lives.
terrible.
We don't associate ourselves with you, Precious. Low lives.
Wow, Precious.
Fans, tomorrow night it's gonna be an interesting night. Again, fans,
And remember, it goes for a good cause, too.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Bring the toys.
it is a Christmas show. Fans, tickets are just $5 across the board. Again, you can get in for nothing. Should you bring a new, unwrapped gift for a needy child,
And the toys stay in effort. I think that's, you're giving to your own community.
Should something happen to my ref in my match that night, I would love to see you try to slide in and play ref.
Ooh,
I'd love it.
well, if the referee gets knocked out and nobody else comes
I'd love
down,
to
You know what?
You know, I mean-
I'm going to be at that table that night. I can almost guarantee he's not sliding out. Then he did that once, and I was very upset with it.
Well, yeah, I know, and I saw that too, and it was, by the way, the best sounding announcing I've ever heard after he left the table and
Non
ran
solo.
it.
Yeah.
It was great. I was like, wow. My ears stopped ringing.
fans,
Then my eyes started bleeding because I saw him counting out. Ugh.
You brought blood to this young man's eyes. That's how appalled he was when you took it upon yourself to do the count out.
Fans, don't forget, a #1 contenders match for the tag team titles, where the Vachons will take it on DC Dillinger and Diehard Eddie Edwards, known as Sabotage.
Who do you like in that match?
That's a
Toss
toss-up.
on the call.
That's a
Who do you like
toss-up.
in that match?
I'm going with the Vachons on that one.
Yeah, just for the experience reasons?
Yeah. Well, they're crazier.
Oh, well, that's for sure.
I mean, they just...
Illustrious
they look
wrestling
mad.
family.
Yes,
Third generation.
that's true. Fans, first ever Santa's Grab match. APOC against Moondog Maximus. The heavyweight title on the line. Well, obviously, Cameron Replay knows who the opponent is.
Yeah, and I'll be
I
out there
don't.
with them.
So we'll have to fight out tomorrow night.
He's not telling.
We'll have the Battle
Spirit,
Battle
I'm not
Rumble.
telling.
First ever Battle Rumble will also be in there, fans.
Yeah.
Where the winner receives a title shot.
At his own
choice.
choosing.
His choice.
That is big, his own choice.
And then the match of the night, the thing that everybody came to see, the feature presentation, is finally crowned with some ringside entertainment gold.
That must be the finals of the lightweight tournament. Yeah, I wonder what match. That must be your match we're talking about, Cameron.
Oh
right?
yeah, we're getting into interesting stuff now.
I can see that happening. I can see you wearing gold.
Oh yeah.
Cameron
You will see
Replay
it.
against Enigma fans. Again, that should be an outstanding match. Enigma is a tough opponent.
Yeah, Enigma's tough. Yeah, he's tough to talk to. He's tough to find when you want to fight somebody. It's the kind of situation where I would
He's a
seriously
stealthy individual. Extremely stealthy.
put money on the line
I would
that
have-
I'm basically going to beat the hell out of the kid and. I don't know.
I mean, the man doesn't speak. I mean, I had him on the show a couple weeks ago, and he doesn't speak, so
Yeah.
I can't get anything out of him. Unlike you,
But nobody
well, you
does.
just don't shut
For
up.
2 years you've been trying to get something out of it. We need to go over this again?
Well, yeah, I'm trying. That's my job, is trying to find, get interviews.
Just like Zach Mason last time, just like little old Dollar D that I took out of there, and just like Big Stiff Mike,
New handling situations.
I'll take care of Enigma
He doesn't worry you at
No,
all.
tomorrow night.
I think you're taking off a little more you can chew, my friend.
I think we need to get control of this show.
I'm not afraid of you. December 16th.
No fisticuffs.
Tomorrow night.
The silent assassin here.
I'm not
Yeah.
afraid of
Armed. Freak of nature, I might add.
Armed.
No, let's not have the guys.
Freak of nature.
Not that.
I'll use that like a toothpick if you don't control your show.
You can't say an announcer.
I know, but I just had a kendo stick come down.
Come
I was
on.
crazy.
Come on.
What? He's not afraid. He's not afraid of anybody.
December 16th.
December
Tomorrow
16th.
night.
He's
Tomorrow
not-
They're
night.
gonna have to
He's
save
not
it for
afraid.
tomorrow night.
He's not afraid.
Tomorrow night.
He can probably take you out now. I mean, I don't want to see violence on the show, but I mean,
Violence. I'll beat him with you.
this is,
Are you gonna finally say something?
Just
He's not gonna.
just
You know what,
back-
fans?
his
We're all getting a little
actions,
heated
his
here.
actions
You
speak
get it
louder
now.
than words.
You'll get enough tomorrow night.
Fans,
I think-
tomorrow night, fans.
Tomorrow
this
night-
man, I'll back this man.
Oh, now he's
You're back.
choosing.
Well, you just chose Cameron Replay, didn't you?
No, I came and saved the
Why
show.
you
I'm
wrong?
neutral.
You just said Cameron's gonna win. I'm gonna take Enigma.
You know Frankie?
My man Enigma.
No, you got me, Frankie. And he's got him.
All right, I'll back up this man.
You got the win on your side.
All right,
Terrible.
I'll back him up.
Terrible, terrible, terrible.
Let's go.
These guys.
Well, they're done. Wrap
Let's
this
have a
show
real
up.
show.
Yeah, really. Do it the right way. Best looking guy that's ever been in this seat.
Sorry about that, fans. Just remember, though, tomorrow night, Christmas Chaos. $5. Tickets at the door. Christmas special. Please bring a brand new unwrapped toy. Goes to the local needy kids in Everett. Make sure every kid has a toy under his tree this year. You're helping out. It's a good cause. Can you believe those
Okay,
clowns?
it's ridiculous.
Unbelievable.
I'm so upset right now. I can't even believe it.
I mean, I don't even know the guy, but I mean, I'm sure he's got some talent. But Precious Paul,
I mean,
what's come over
Who
him?
does he think he is?
I don't know,
It's
but you
like-
know what? Never mind you calling AJ. I'm gonna get in the limo and go see him. And I mean, Precious Paul is just his show's out of control. You're saving the show.
TJ is not going to be happy about this.
TJ needs to make an appearance next week.
I don't.
That's what TJ needs to do.
I don't. I mean, tomorrow night, TJ is going to be and I mean, I lost for words here, and I just gotta go. I gotta go.
Yeah, I mean, fans, we still got about 4 minutes left. If you want to try and calm down and just recap, or if you gotta go take a breather, go take a breather. But I mean,
Just I don't know. Maybe I can just.
I mean, hang in there. Since, I mean, the host of the show, Precious Paul, who claims he doesn't like you interrupted, just leaves the show.
I know, just walks off with his his new best friend. I mean, I thought I was his best friend, is what he said earlier.
Well, you know, he's wishy-washy. He's like Kerry.
Man, I can't believe that.
Well,
that's
you
gonna
know
be
what,
that's
man?
gonna be a very interesting night tomorrow night, and that match is gonna be very interesting because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stop myself from doing something serious.
Well, you know what? Damage him. Take that kendo stick and make him a popsicle.
I don't know.
I don't know. You know, I never had nothing against the guy, but I mean, you know, bringing weapons on the show.
It's ridiculous.
And I'm going to tell you something, fans. And you heard it first from the Fexa. I got my cash on camera and replay over that mute freak that he is. Hasn't said a word in 2 years.
What's his problem? I mean, what kind of guy wears a mask?
I don't know.
Was he burning my
There's
acid or
reasons
something?
for that.
What do you wear a mask for?
No, there's reasons for that. Certain individuals in the wrestling world want to keep their, you know, true identity. He's an enigma. I mean, he is an enigma.
Well, I'm gonna solve the enigma tomorrow night.
You know, I mean, it's going to be interesting. I mean,
I got the solution.
These are two of the best junior heavyweights around in the area, and the winner's gonna wear the gold. I mean, that's, you know, I mean, the fans are looking forward to that.
Hey, I thought the show was over. I'm finishing the show.
Oh, and you brought back the freak
That's
with
right,
you?
I'm finishing the show.
Well, you know what? I'm leaving because I can't waste my
Good.
time with him. And,
Good.
and you know
You
what?
leave.
I don't like you.
You leave. I'll finish the show.
Just remember, we're leaving because we want to leave.
Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow night, too.
I'll be there.
And TJ's going to hear about it.
I'll be
Oh,
there.
definitely.
I'll be there. Fans, I'm going to close the show because it is my show. So there. I'm out of time, Cameraman. 2 minutes? 2 minutes. Okay, fans, for the last time. Again, tomorrow night. Tickets, $5 in advance. Down at the rec center. Bring a new unwrapped toy. You can get it for nothing, and you'll be helping the needy kids of Everett. The number down at the rec center, you need tickets, 617-394-2381. Doors open at 6 o'clock, bell time at 7 p.m. So fans, until tomorrow night, on behalf of my co-host, Enigma, this is the Precious One. Until next time, fans, good night.